Rohan, a young man with big dreams, sits by the riverside every evening, imagining a life full of success and fame. While others work hard, he spends his days scrolling on his phone, lost in endless dreams. His parents often remind him, "Dreams don't work unless you do." But Rohan never listens. He just smiles and says confidently, "Don't worry, my time will come." Days pass, weeks pass, months turn into years, but nothing changes. Only his dreams grow bigger. One morning, tired of his routine, Rohan walks through the town, feeling lost and directionless. Under a giant banyan tree, he notices an old man named Mohan, sharpening his tools quietly. Curious, Rohan sits beside him and says, "Uncle, I want to be successful, but I don't know how to start." The old man looks up and asks calmly, "What have you done so far to reach your dream?" Rohan hesitates, scratching his head. "Well, I think about it a lot." Mohan smiles and says, "Let me tell you a story. A story that would change Rohan's life forever." "Once there was a farmer," the old man began, "who worked hard every single day in his field. But his only son was lazy. While the father worked, the son slept under the tree. One day the farmer fell sick. He called his son and whispered, 'There's a treasure buried in our field. Dig it out.' Excited by the thought of treasure, the son began digging with full energy for the first time in his life. He dug from sunrise to sunset, but found nothing, only sweat, blisters, and disappointment. Frustrated, he almost gave up, but something inside pushed him to keep going. Soon, rain poured down, softening the soil he had worked so hard on. He sowed seeds in that same land, not knowing what would happen. Months later, the field turned golden, filled with crops richer than ever before. The son sold the harvest and became wealthier than he ever imagined. The father's words echoed in his mind. "The real treasure was your hard work." Mohan looked at Rohan and said, "The same treasure lies inside you, hidden beneath your laziness." That night, Rohan couldn't sleep. The story kept replaying in his mind. At sunrise, he made a decision. No more dreaming without doing. He opened his laptop and began learning something new. It wasn't easy. He failed, got frustrated, but refused to give up this time. Days later, he earned his first payment online. Small, but enough to make him smile with pride. Weeks turned into months. Rohan kept improving, working late nights, chasing real progress instead of fake motivation. With his earnings, he bought small gifts for his parents, and for the first time, saw pride in their eyes. His friends were shocked. The lazy dreamer they laughed at had now become unstoppable. Rohan looked at his growing income, his projects, his transformation, and realized he had changed for good. One day he walked again to that same banyan tree where Mohan sat peacefully. Smiling, Rohan said, "The dreamer started digging his field." The old man laughed softly. "Then you must have found your treasure." Rohan looked at the sunrise and said, "Yes, it was buried under my laziness. Ambition gives you direction, but hard work gives you destination. Remember, your treasure isn't in your dreams. It's buried beneath your comfort zone. So get up and start digging today."